Hey guys, BTR Plumbing here, and today I am here with my 1975 Kohler Highline toilet. And yes, this is the original tank, even though it looks like it came off a Wellworth water guard. This is the original tank that came with this toilet. This toilet, exterior wise, is in really good shape. There's no like cracks or chips, but the glaze inside the bowl, as y'all can tell, it is not shiny. And you see how there's all those tiny little bubbles stuck to the bowl? It's because the texture is like sandpaper. So instead of it being nice and smooth like this, the glaze is just absolutely destroyed in the bowl, which is kind of unfortunate. So if you were to have this thing installed, it would probably get extremely dirty, and which would not be good. But I really wish y'all could you can't really tell, but further up here, it's soft, but as you get down into the water line and below, it's legit like sandpaper. Like if I were to rub my finger in there, it would probably cut it and I would start bleeding. So this toilet will probably never be installed anywhere, but because it's not broken, I will be keeping it. This toilet actually came from an abandoned nursing home, so I'm glad me and OCC Plumbing and Restorations were able to save this toilet. So if not, that place probably would have gotten torn down in the next few years and this thing would have not existed. So the tank bolts do leak a little bit, which is my fault. I put some bad rubber washers in there, but it doesn't really matter. But I am gonna fill this tank up all the way so it has a good flush, because for whatever reason, even though this is the original tank, the flush is kind of slow. So here is a flush. So even though this toilet has a bit of a sluggish flush, and actually you can kind of see the rough texture on there. I don't know if y'all can see that from the water, but it is not smooth at all there. It's really bumpy, and that's literally the reason there's all these stains in here. This is from a plunger. It might rub off, but not very well. And of course, there's all that dirt up in the trapway that's probably never gonna come out because of that rough glaze. I don't know if I'm gonna do any other tests. I know OCC Plumbing and Restorations did performance tests. Once I get new performance stuff, I will probably make a video, but the dogs that we have here chewed all my stuff up, so that's why I haven't done any performance test videos in a long time. But I do plan to do it again, and it's been like 100 degrees out lately, so it's just so hot that I have to wait till almost nighttime to be able to film my videos. That way I'm not dying of heat. And not that long ago, I actually broke my big toe, so I wasn't able to really carry toilets either. So here is another flush. Again, other than just the slow flush of this toilet, it actually has a nice cool flush, and I like the deep sounding siphon that it has. This toilet does have 2 concealed siphon jets behind the lip, and you can actually feel them if you reach up in there. And this toilet is fairly tall too. Not super tall, but taller than most of my other toilets. Let's see, I've also got a downing over here. I still need to clean this thing up and get my flushometer set up working so I can flush some of these. But I'm gonna go ahead and let the tank fill up again. Let's see, I'm just gonna fill up the bowl manually all the way, and then I'm just gonna take this in the tank like that to help it fill faster. And once I do get my flushometer set up and working again, I'm definitely gonna start testing some of these, because I have not been able to flush any of my service sinks yet. And there is paint in here, but that stuff will come out pretty easy with a pumice stone or muriatic acid. But the tank is just about full. Gonna hold it down a little bit to get the extra bit of water in there. And that thing likes to squeal sometimes. Here is another flush. I did let the flush cut off a little bit earlier there, but even then, it still has a nice siphon. And if you ask me, I prefer toilets that the flapper closes before it siphons, just so there's not more water feeding into it. I don't know why, but I've always just liked toilets that flush like that. So I'm gonna let this tank fill, and I'll give y'all one more flush, actually a close-up flush. So I'm gonna let this tank fill up again. You can't really see the date in there either, which kind of sucks, but it looks like it says 12.2, and then that is 75. I'm not sure of the exact date underneath the bowl, but it is also 1975. So the tank is now completely full, and here is more of a close-up flush. Overall, I definitely think this is a cool toilet. This is actually the only Kohler Highline in my collection, so that's another reason I will not be parting with this toilet. If I had a few more, then maybe I'd give some of to y'all in the community, but because this is my only one, I do plan on keeping it. So yeah, I really do hope y'all enjoyed this video. If you did, please like, subscribe, leave y'all's comments down below, and I will see y'all in my next video. I don't think this will be enough water to flush it. Maybe I can get the siphon? Nope. Bye.